evening, everybody. How are you? I hope that you are well. Woo, what a day. What a day. What a day today has been. I've got a bit of a welcome, quite a few little bits to go through today. But I just want to welcome in the chat. I see that G-Dad is in. Welcome. I've seen that Drat Fury's got a new livery on his Beetle, getting into the spirit of things, as I can see Reese has as well, and Borky too. I can see Gamer Dan is in, Reese is in, Borky, good evening, Ernie Ball, good evening, Welsh Boy, Terry West. So we got people jumping in already, which is fantastic. We've already got a few people in the lobby as well. For reasons that I'll get into in a minute, I'm going with a remembrance style of evening this evening. So as I've put in the pinned comment there, I could be a little bit sort of melancholy, a little bit subdued, quiet than normal. Some bits and pieces happened on the channel, which I'll get to in a moment. And also because of D-Day, we've been watching the D-Day memorial stuff on the television, and I've seen a lot of stuff through the day, which obviously just, you know, brings back, it doesn't bring back memories, because obviously I don't have any memories from that time, but it makes you think about, you know, people in your family that might have done things. It makes you think about what we owe so many people that didn't know us and that we didn't know them. It's just something that grounds me, let's just say, but we'll get to that in a short while. In the room we've got Gamer Dan, good evening, Welsh Boy, myself, Reese, Borky and Jack Kobe, and I can see a few others jumping in. Ernie Ball, good evening, he's jumping in too. We're going to be in Gr.3 cars solely tonight because I want to be running this one car. It's the Aston Martin V12 Vantage DT3 that I have in an RAF style livery with a special message on the back of it. So those of you that are following me, which isn't normally very many of you, because normally I'm following you, there is a message on the back, and whether people on the stream will get to see it or not, I am not sure. But it's basically just a thank you to all of those unknown men and women of World War I and II, and all of the wars and the conflicts throughout the years that have enabled me to have the freedoms and the luxuries that I have today at the end of the day. So forgive me, it could be a little bit political, and we don't do politics on this channel, but it could be seen as political, and for that I have to say I do apologise. If you feel otherwise about things, and obviously some people will, you are free to either hang around a race with us as if nothing's going on, or there are plenty of other lobbies that you might wish to race with. But for me personally, and it's my channel, I just want to use this forum. It's nothing in the grand scheme of things, but I just want to use this forum to remember and to thank and to reflect on what happened 80 years ago. It's quite overwhelming, actually. And the older I get, the more overwhelming it becomes. Today's been a difficult day as well. We have had to say, well, we said goodbye to a couple of people on track after the shenanigans yesterday. I did review a couple of the replays. The replay with the Roadsters was just demoralising. In fact, I put one of the incidents up on Racing Stewards, and those of you that race with us, I would suggest you go and have a look at the comments up there. They are quite grounding. I've come to the conclusion that we had an issue within the community. That issue theoretically should be no more, and I'm hoping that things now clean up again. I hate to use the phrase one bad apple in a barrel, but if it was that one bad apple has gone, in which case the rest of the apples need to clean up. That includes me. But let's see what happens and whether we can get back to close, clean, respectful racing, and none of this he's getting away with it, she's getting away with it, so I'm going to do the same, which is where I sort of felt that it was going. Talking about penalties, I'm not whiter than white. I was picked up last night because I had a penalty to serve. I stayed on the racing line because of something that happened to me a few weeks ago in another lobby, and I did cover that last night. But the upshot of the poll was logical, and it came to the conclusion I'd had all along, and that is that if you are serving a penalty, you get ghosted, come off the racing line, serve your penalty, watch for anybody coming up behind. Once your penalty has been served, join the racing line and rejoin the race. That way, if you're ghosted and somebody's coming up behind you, they don't know whether to go around you, go through you, when are you going to unghost? And it made perfect sense that if you are serving a penalty, to move off the racing line and move back on when you can. So there is now a new penalty in the system, which is a sportsmanship rated. It carries 3 points. If you serve a penalty and you're on the racing line and you infringe another racer, you run the risk of getting a penalty. For me, whenever I get a penalty, I think I'm going to move off the racing line, whether I've got somebody behind me or not, because you never know who's going to catch up with you really quickly. The theme tonight, I've gone for a military theme to honour our heroes that have gone before us. Everybody's out there with their own personal stories. I think every family has their own personal stories. From my point of view, my grandfather, who died very, very shortly after I was born, I think he only saw me a few times, babes in arms and all that. He worked in Woolwich Arsenal in London. We have no clue what he did. It's all covered by the Secrets Act, and we probably will never know what he did. We can only surmise that he was producing drawings for armaments and vehicles and all sorts of things, but we sadly we will never know. Jim, Joanna's father, he was a paratrooper, Red Barrier, I believe. He served from about 1941 onwards, I think. He very rarely spoke about the war. He was clearly troubled, in my opinion, clearly troubled by what he'd seen, and he took a lot of his stories to the grave. But I would not be surprised if he was involved with D-Day, and we do know that he was also involved with liberating one of the concentration camps, one of the first, I think, to be liberated. What he must have seen, one can only imagine. How that affected him over the coming years, again, one can only imagine. And my thanks go to him and to everybody that fought in the great wars for us, so that we can do what we do and have the liberty and the freedoms to do and to say and to act as we do now, hopefully with deep respect. I apologise that this is going on, but I don't care. This is a big day. And Joe's great uncle, he fought in World War One, and they tried to track him down, his war grave, and they couldn't find him. The family couldn't find him. After much searching, they found his grave in a small town in, I think it was in northern France somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. We're going to go and try and find it ourselves this year. Her sister's been down to see it. And the reason why him and a couple of his fellow soldiers were buried in the town is because their little unit single-handedly held the town against the enemy, some of them losing their lives. And the town was so grateful for what happened is they buried those soldiers in their own churchyard in the town, which I understand is the highest honour that any civilian or any town can give to any one or any group of soldiers. So I know that Joe's family are immensely proud of that. It's a very high honour, and again, I am looking forward to going over to see that grave with any luck. We are going to get into the racing very soon. We've got 12 out of 16 in here at the moment, but you can probably tell in my voice the way I'm feeling here. I just feel that it would be pertinent just to take a couple of minutes think I might have cut myself off there. I just wanted to try and get that done at a certain time. And, you know, it's a sobering thought. We owe an awful lot. We owe a massive debt of gratitude to men and women that will never know the debt of gratitude that some of us have. And some of the comments in the chat are already really nice. I'm loving the stories. I saw somebody there, Drac Fury. My great grandfather was an ambulance driver in World War One. What they must have seen, the ambulance drivers, just beggars belief. I mean, they would have been looking after their own kind in their own towns. Reese, my great granddad, was in the Dam Busters and flew in the Lancaster. That is amazing. Wow, what a story. What a story. Jonesy, lest we forget. Gamer Dan, this makes me think so much of the song Brothers in Arms by Dire Straits. It also makes me think of the Pink Floyd. I know we come back to Pink Floyd all the time, but the Pink Floyd anti-war messages in their songs. Yeah, just it's very, 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 very sad. It's a sad, 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 sad day. Terry West was at Lady Bower where they tested the bouncing bomb. If you saw that, that must have been something else. But there we go. We are here. We're here to race. We are here to race this evening. But it is for us in the UK in particular. It's a huge day. I know it isn't for everybody, and again, I do apologise for using this stream in this fashion, but I don't apologise for one moment. I know that's a contradiction of terms, but I don't. Yeah, you're probably hearing my voice the way I'm feeling. There we go. Right, should we go racing, guys? I haven't got. There we go. John's put it there. We would all have a different life if they did not sacrifice their own lives. It's our generation who need to keep their accompaniments alive now. Well said, Owen. We do need to remember it is important. And what pains me both my daughters have been through school. I mean, they're in their mid-20s now. So they went through their school years a few years back, and they don't learn about the Great Wars. They learn American history. They don't even learn about the wars anymore. So it's important that we do talk about it and we share it. There we go. Jonty, my granddad was a mechanic in World War II and landed on D-Day and then went on to Africa. Rest in peace, Granddad George Jones. Well, George Jones, respect, deepest respect and deepest thanks for what you did. Welsh boy, this car we're driving Mitchell's tail happy, kind of fun. R9010 America. The Americans and the Canadians, they did their bit. I know some people say it took them a while to come into the war, but boy, Canada, one of the biggest sacrifices I think Canada made to the Allied efforts. Oh, he was a medic, not a mechanic. I can't read. He was a medic. Oh, he's a medic in World War II. Sorry, I apologise. My eyes are full of hay fever tonight, and I'm struggling a little bit, if I'm perfectly honest, which probably means my racing's going to be awful. But there we go. Let's right, tonight I haven't got any races planned, if I'm perfectly honest. We can just do European races. We can go wherever we want to go. Let's get into the qualifying. We're starting off in France at Saint-Croix. It felt fitting. It felt the right pace to start, and we'll see how we go. Although it's not reverse that we've all been doing, it is the normal way round. L90's 10. His granddad was in the cage in Japan. Oh, the Atlantic War was horrendous. Oh. Well, D-Day, 1944, 80 years ago, was a grey, overcast, miserable day. And look what Gran Turismo has given us. A grey, overcast, miserable day. Whoa. My word. This Aston Martin is... Okay, let's actually change the tyres. Let's change the tyres. I haven't even got them. That's a pain. That means I'm going to have to run these for this race. Completely unorganised. Screen. I am completely unorganised. Completely unorganised. My mind is completely elsewhere. I have been thrown by the action I had to take earlier on the channel. I hope it's been for the good, and that we get back to close, respectful racing. And yeah, we've just been watching all the D-Day stuff on the TV. Whoa. And my mind is elsewhere. I almost didn't stream tonight, if I'm honest. And we're in Gr.3 cars, I've been told, could be part of the issue. They are more difficult to race, and we should be dropping back to Gr4 cars. So this might be the last evening that we are out in Gr3s for a while, unless some of you tell me otherwise. For those who just join in, if I'm a little bit quiet and melancholy, I apologise. It's just been one of those days today. You can also see how many miles I've done in this car. It's the only one I think I've got, and I've done 3.6 miles. Mostly facing the barrier, I think. But I'm just out to enjoy myself tonight, and to enjoy the freedoms that those wonderful men and women have given me the freedom to do what I want, go where I want, say what I want. Hit as many barriers as I want. Right. Oh, this is slidey on these hard tyres. Oh, don't go down there. Oh, Terry. Oh, there's a story. Terry's just said you should visit Bletchley Park, not far from you, Mitch. Well, I have visited Bletchley Park and there's some fantastic stuff down there. But better than that, you're never going to believe this. As a young lad of 12, 13, I used to be involved with a youth club at St Mary's Church, and also spent a lot of time with people over in West Bletchley, even though I lived on the other side of the town. We used to break into a certain British Telecom, as it was then, installation, where they used to train. Used to have these big poles where they used to train the telephone engineers, putting the wires and mending the wires up. And we used to play around these old, dilapidated green wooden huts. Yes, we used to play around them, in them. Yes, we often used to get chased out. No, we had no clue what they were. I tell you now, if I knew what they were, I would have paid much more respect. They were the code breakers huts at Bletchley Park. Get that? Had no clue what they were. Nobody knew what Bletchley Park was about back in the 70s. When I was doing that, but we used to play around those. Thankfully we never damaged them, but we used to play around them in there. It was all off limits. Nobody was allowed in there. There was just a little bit at the back in the fence where you could get in, and yeah, you never know, do you? You never know. But yes, if you ever get the opportunity, guys, go down into Bletchley Park. It's an amazing place to visit. It really is. What Alan Turing and the guys did down there was amazing. What the men and women, particularly the code breakers, did under immense duress was just amazing. Saved so many lives. Have you been twice? Yeah, I've been in there a million times. I've visited only once. Hand on heart, true story. True story. Drac Fury, ghosting is on. Ghosting is on. After last night, ghosting's gone on. It won't be on forever. It's just tonight I knew how I was going to be feeling. I didn't know how you guys were going to be feeling. And I've gone for the easy option tonight. Jack, I don't believe no, I don't think we are pitting on this one. Terry West, yes, I was very naughty. Very naughty as a young lad. Like I said, if I'd known, we wouldn't have done it. And we did get kicked out. Oh, don't get me wrong, we got kicked out many times. Many times. I actually grew up in Bletchley. I was born in London, in Barnet. Moved up to Bletchley in '69, I think, and grew up there. So Bletchley Park is, I mean, it's really strange because even when I was at school, we used to make up codes. I was in like it's a bit geeky, but I was in a code club where we would all create codes, and we used to talk in code, and we used to break codes and all sorts of bits and pieces. No, not really heavy mathematical ones. They were fairly simple compared to all of that. But codes and ciphers have always fascinated me. In fact, one of my nicknames was Cypher, SYPHER, Cypher. That's what you used to call me at school, and amongst other things. So to have that fascination with all things code and cipher, to have been playing around those huts, to then find the significance of those huts, it's so strange how your life pans out, isn't it? It really, really is. And I love the stories of the coders, and of course many of them couldn't talk about it. They were not able to talk about it. Many of them took their secrets and their stories to the grave. But I've been down to see the Enigma machine down there. Wow, look at these wonderful liveries, guys. Thank you so much for that. Respect. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, Gamer Dan, it went straight across the front of you there. I wonder how many of these boys are going to be jumping out to get liveries in a minute. Hey Jack, welcome. Not a problem, mate, you can always watch it back. Alan Turing did, under the worst of circumstances, persecuted. I mean, the guy, for goodness sake, what that guy did for the war effort, to be persecuted his life for what in this day and age and readily accepted is just, whoa. It brings a tear to my eye. I mean, we've all seen the film, we all know what he did now, we all know what happened, and yeah, I think he had a pardon or something, didn't he, recently? But he's taken that amount of time. History is an unkind thing, but unfortunately, you know, it still goes on. Look what's going on in Europe at the moment, look what's going on in the Middle East and around other parts of the world. Sometimes I wonder whether we are deserving of the world we live in. And that's why I have respect on the back of my cars. And that's why I talk about that quite a lot on the channel. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Somebody gone round. I so need to get these tyres changed. I should have reset the lobby, shouldn't I, to hard tyres only. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. I don't care, it's not about winning, it's just about spending time with my mates. Where's Borky and Hulk? Where's Borky and Hulk? There they are. Let's go. Two of our new guys. Been talking to them a little bit online or in the chats, just about rules and how we do stuff and expectations. So good to see that our new guys are getting into the spirit of what we do, how we race, how we like to conduct ourselves. Borky with the American flag on the side of his car. Obviously we have all the allies have a lot to be grateful for. Many countries around the world. The Canadians, as I said earlier, they gave so much to the war effort, in particular the landings on D-Day as part of Operation Overlord. The Americans gave so much throughout the war. The aid that was sunk in the Atlantic, massive. The equipment they provided, the personnel that gave their lives, as well as Poland, Czech Republic, just so many different countries. I'm more into aircraft. Whoa! I'm more into aircraft myself. I love flying, I love all aircraft, so the RAF is my thing. So obviously, you know, a lot of people don't realise the RAF was propped up by the Polish, and they had some amazing pilots. Some of the best pilots of World War II were Polish, and a lot of that gets forgotten. The RAF's part of Operation Overlord is often overlooked. In fact, I hear stories that when the Army and the Navy came back from Normandy, they actively blanked the RAF pilots for not being over the beaches protecting them, because the RAF were actually further away getting pummeled by the Luftwaffe, and they were keeping the Luftwaffe away from the beaches. They did their part, but so many people didn't know, and again, a lot of that all went unnoticed, unrecorded, publicly unrecorded. And I wonder how many other valiant, gallant, amazing sacrifices people made that went unknown. The resistance operations, the undercover agents, and of course people on both sides. You know, war is a double-sided thing at the end of the day. Saving Private Ryan, wonderful film, very tastefully done, and it really encapsulates, I think, one story amongst many. Private Ryan, for those of you that don't know the film, hopefully most of you do know the film, was one of 3 or 4 brothers, I can't remember, and on the D-Day landings on one morning, the mother lost all of the sons, and they believed that Private Sam Ryan, I think it was, if I remember rightly, he got off the beaches, and this little unit was sent to bring him home, because otherwise his mother was going to lose all of her sons on that one fateful day. I mean, that is the sacrifice from those lads, immense. The sacrifice to that family, unthinkable. I mean, just put yourself in that, those of you who've got kids, put yourself in that position. When you look at your kids and you put them to bed tonight, just remember how the mothers and fathers, in particular the mothers, must have felt at that time. It's just unthinkable. Sorry, I'm really rambling tonight. I am really rambling, and I apologise for it. But it's a topic that fascinates me. And I'm just immensely grateful, as I said 2 or 3 times, for the privileges that I have, the freedoms that I have, the ability to go where I want, do what I want, say what I want, be the person that I am today. you could argue that most of that, a big portion of that, is down to the ladies and gentlemen that fought in the Great Wars and wars since, so that we can have our freedoms and liberties now. Oh goodness me, is there anybody else out on YouTube talking like this today and racing at the same time? Shut up, Mitchell. I bet everybody's going to tune out today. They're going to be like, oh my god, what is this guy on? We came here to watch some racing. Whoa. I must get the right tyres on this car. Oh, Owen, I appreciate that, my friend. Not everybody will. It's just everything I've been seeing today, just... It makes you think. It really does. Amazing liveries out there. Big up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I only got pole position because I was the slowest person on the track. Right, one of the things I must do is I must come out here before I do anything else. I need to buy some tyres. If I need to buy the others, I will do. I'm just going to save the replay because I'm doing that at the moment. I want to watch and see how respectful the racing is. Hopefully that one was good. Your result in that one, Gamer Dan was your winner in first place, obviously. He's a winner. He's going to be in first place. Come on, Mitchell. With a 2:09.3. Jack Kobe with the fastest lap in second, a 2:08.6. Welsh Boy in third with a 2:08.9. And then we had Owen, Drac Fury, Reese, Jonesy, Ernie Ball, Speedy B, myself, Borky and Hulky, your top three, Gamer Dan, Jackie Boy and Welsh Boy. And let's just go through some of the flags here. Gamer Dan, is that South Africa? I'm not very good with my flags. Gamer Dan will remind me. Gamer Dan will remind me. We got a couple of Brits, Swedish, a few more Brits, Ernie Ball, the Netherlands, Speedy B in Belgium, Borky in the USA. And most of us are Brits for the moment, but a good number of European and allied flags there. Thank you, Gamer Dan. What? Where is it? Oh, you can keep it. Oh, sorry guys. It's just Lauren came in, asked me a question. Yeah, so, you know, quite a few of the allied people around in there. And of course, you know, South Africa was, a lot of people don't realise, was very involved with the war as well. Where do we fancy going next, guys? Where do we fancy going next? Call her back. That's all right. She was just asking me a quick question. Where do we want to go? Say, people in your stream say hi. Lauren, everybody says hello. Oh dear, I just shouted at you all. Where do we want to go? Anybody want to shout out? Gotta be brands for the Brits. One for the Brits. Gotta be Brands Hatch. Oh, we can't do Brands Hatch because it won't let me. Why won't you let me do Brands Hatch? There we are. Okay, we're just waiting for somebody joining, I think, at the moment. Everybody's in. Why will you not let me change? Am I in? Yes, I'm in. Edit the event settings. Give me Brands Hatch game. We want to do Brands Hatch. I just saw it flicker. Is that enough to let us in? Is that enough to let us in? Please, game, be kind. No. Yeah, I think it might be an unticked situation. Might be an untick. Can everybody just cancel your entry for the moment? This could be a little bit of a bug in the game. We get this from time to time. If everybody unticks, we should be able to get sorted. Let's give this a go. Hopefully this time. Oh, looks like Emery and Reese. Mitch, have you seen the Typhoon in the old paint job? An absolute beauty. I don't know that I have. I don't know that I have, if I'm honest. I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Drac. I was just about to do that. I'm hoping we don't need to. Owen is in at the moment. It'd be a pain if we've got to completely restart. Hasn't done this in a while. Yay, we're in. There we go. We're all done. We're done. It worked. Sorry about that. Hopefully that is going to be the first and the last time it does that tonight. For tighter racing, use the Indy circuit at Brands. Oh, the Indy circuit in the GR3s. Really? I'm not saying no, but also I don't know the Indy circuit that well. Mr. GTR, of course you may join, my friend. Why would you not be able to join? Why would you not be able to join? No worries, Reese. It's not a problem. It is not a problem. I am loving all of these liveries. I probably will do a... I'll probably do one where I sit and commentate and just enjoy the liveries. But we've got some beautiful liveries in here. Welsh Boy, looks like that's a military one. Owen, myself. Drac Fury, put that together this afternoon. Reese, Jonesy, PJ 74, love it, love it. Speedy, Borky, thank you guys for taking the time to grab your liveries. I love the respect, I really do. Everybody get ready for the comment curse. The commentator curse. Hulky is just joining, I think, at the moment. He's on a PS4. Yeah, thanks to everybody that has gone with military liveries. I didn't give people a lot of warning. I was humming and hawing for the longest time about whether I would do this or not. I'm going to go the qualifier on this one at 21, 48. So just a couple of minutes time, we'll get going. That's not a problem, Ernie. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Those of you that want to, all I can say is there is about 3 or 4 different liveries for the Aston Martin, the GT3 car, the one I'm in. the V12 Vantage GT3. If you do want to grab that car and you do want to take a moment to grab a livery, then you are more than welcome. Obviously, leaving the lobby, you do run the risk of losing your place, but obviously you do run that risk, I am afraid. As always, guys, tonight, please keep things respectful. Normal rules apply. We got a few new people in. Basically, it's just common sense, really. If you wreck somebody else's race by barging them off track, knocking them off track, braking too late, punting them off, be it a accident or not, like we had yesterday, where one car moved over another one in the inside, where one was going for the gap that wasn't really there and the two went off, could have been a racing incident. The issue wasn't the fact of the incident, it was more that the cars didn't slow down and give the place back. So if you do wreck somebody else's race, give the place back. That's the apology. That is, I put my hands up, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. Just do that, race with that individual, that way they're not going around on their own. You don't have to give the place back immediately. I'm going to do a video on this. You do not have to give the place back immediately. You can carry on round and then slow up on a straight where it's safe to do so. Let that individual catch you up and then race with that person. Yes, your race has been wrecked, but hey, you've just wrecked somebody else's race. Get over it. You know, just get over it. This is what we do. And of course, just please keep it respectful in the chat as well. Drag Fury, are we doing a photo? Well, we got a few military ones in there, but not everybody. So I'm thinking I possibly won't, in respect for those people that haven't got a military livery, which I guess is a bit disrespectful to those people that took the time to do it. But I didn't give people a lot of warning on this one. It's not an actual proper event. As I was just saying, or was about to say, I don't think I finished, I was really in two minds whether I did this or not. I felt that it might isolate people, that people will feel too whatever, that they wouldn't want to race with us, that it was potentially a little bit political. We don't do politics on here, so as I said, very, very nearly didn't do this, and I decided no. I am a Brit. I'm proud of what we, the Allies, did. Well, not we, the Allies, but what the Allies did back in the day. I'm racing now and not thinking what I'm saying properly, but I'm proud of what the Allies did. I'm grateful, immensely grateful for what everybody did in World War II that's enabling us to do what we do now. And for that reason I decided to do this. It's just something I wanted to do, and it's like somebody said to me today, it's important, and if people are offended, there's plenty of other lobbies they can go into. I can't keep this going in a straight line. Why did I choose GR3s tonight? It looks good in spec mode, does it? Should we do a photograph then, guys? If you want to do a photograph, we can do a photograph, but what I will do is I'll give people a few minutes to go and slap on a military livery if they want to. So it will put a little bit of a break in the proceedings. If you want to do that, give me a thumbs up in the chat, guys. Of course, quite a few people are qualifying at the moment, so they won't be able to do that. So I'll be watching for the thumbs ups at the end of the qualifying in 2.5 minutes time. Oh, we've lost Reese. Hulk, you haven't seen what we do, mate. We find a little place and we line them all up. So you'll be able to get it from the replay. crumbs. I'm not the only one that's all over the place in this car. This does prove what a couple of you were saying to me today about maybe the GR3s are a bit much for some of the newer racers, and I include, well, I'm not a new racer, but I include myself in that statement. I struggle with these cars too. It's been suggested that we go with the lower powered, easier to drive road cars and the GR4s for a while. And if any of you out there are wondering what on earth's going on with these liveries, I pretty much covered that off in the welcome. Go back and check out the live stream later on. Aye, aye, aye. Oh no, Reese has lost his internet. That's why he's dropped out. Ninja, it's going good, my friend. Thanks for joining us this evening. Jack's after a 10-minute coffee photo shoot. There. Whoa, whoa, I'm off, I'm going around. Hold it. Let me just jump out of the way of these guys behind, because I'm just gonna wreck their qualifying if I'm not careful. Still can't get on. Oh, that reset me. Hulk, thank you for the 10 memberships, my friend. Oh, thank you. I will throw you up some beers in a moment to say thank you. Oh, you are a star, my friend. If any of you are just spectating, please throw up some beers. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Hulky. Thank you, John. Thank you, Welsh boy. I thought you guys were racing. How are they doing that? They've set brilliant laps and they're just sitting in the pits. That's what it is. Mr. Fury, throwing up the bacon. Oh, didn't get to finish that one. That was probably going to be my best lap of them all. Oh, Imri's left the room. We've got a few people leaving the room. Got a few people leaving the room there. I suspect they're probably diving off to get liveries or something's going on, but we shall see. Right, we'll do this one. This is 5 laps, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll do the photograph here, because it's that big runoff area where we can go. You've also got that little area just off of the first corner, so we've got plenty of places. Hassan, why it crashes every time? The only thing I can suggest is does it need cleaning out? Does it need hoovering out? I don't know otherwise why it would crash. There do seem to be more people than I care to think that are having problems with PS4s. I'm not saying anything, but read into that what you want. Otherwise, I can only suggest if you're losing your internet connection, whether it's your router. I have my router hardwired now, which made a big difference. Oh, nearly ran into Speedy there. Come on, concentrate, Mitch, you're in a race now. I'm going to rue the day that I decided to do this on GR3s. There are cars going off, whoa, left, right and centre. And I'm going to be joining them very soon, I think. Checking that radar all the time at the moment, as well as trying to watch for Ernie's brake lights so I don't run into the back of him. Trying to anticipate where he's braking. He's on the inside, I'm on the outside, need to give him room. I can still there. That was a bit audacious, I think it was clean. Incidentally, one of the other things that I have now decided to do is cut that. Yeah, I've decided to cut all the corners. No, that wasn't what I was going to say. I've decided that I am consciously not any longer looking at the in-game chat, the one that comes up in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. I found it too distracting. We know who we're talking about there, but it goes for everybody. If you do want to get my attention, please put at PlayStation Racer in the chat in YouTube, and it will come up on the right hand side, which is easier for me to glance over and look at, and it also means I can ignore it easily and come back to it in a moment or two if I'm on a part of the track that is complicated and needs my attention, because the chat in game just flashes up so quickly and off the screen. I'm then sitting there waiting until it comes up again, and then I've got my mind on other things. So yeah, if you do want to get my attention specifically, ask me a question or point something out or help me with strategy or whatever, at PlayStation Racer, it puts an orange box around my name in the chat, and I will try and acknowledge you as quickly as I can. And thank you to those of you who have said to me today about time 2. Made some difficult decisions today, but it sounds like we might have made some good ones for once. Whoa, don't overcook it, Mitchell! Whoa. No! Game has got me! No! That's what you call an intimidation pass. Whoa! Where on earth did the Heinz car come from? I wasn't looking for that one. I knew Richard was close. I didn't realise he was that close, and I know I've got Mr. Kobe right tight behind me at the moment as well. He's looking for a way up the inside. Oh, I got it. No. Tell you what, it's always the same, isn't it? Whenever Jack gets near me, I bin it. He's like he's got an anti personnel device on his car that's tuned to Mitchell Morgan frequency. It's like, I'm nearby you. Now you can spin out. It's Ninja. I'm not sure, mate. I don't know who. I don't know who we've got. What we got available. These fill up really quickly at the moment, but I do jest in what I'm saying about Jack Kobe. I love him to bits. He's a great racer, but why is it that as soon as he gets near me, I chuck it off the track? So Ninja, if you want to race with us, by the way, you need to be a friend. So you will have to send a friend request to me, and I will accept that friend request, and you will be welcome to race with us as space becomes available, as long as you race within our rules. And you've already engaged in chat, which is the first of the rules. The rest of the rules are normally in the description for the video. They're quite straightforward. They're not onerous. They're just respectful. But you will be more than welcome to race with us. And as the evening goes on, some of the people will jump out. Oh. When you say we tried, did we? Did I accept your friend request? I get so many, it's hard for me to remember who's who. If I didn't, send me another one. Ah, no. Jack Kobe said, Mitchell, as soon as we're about to have a tussle, you bin it. You're right. I don't do it deliberately. I really don't. It's so frustrating. And I'm going to work on it. I am going to work on it. Hassan is saving for a PS5 and a full rig. It's not looking like it will send another bud. It was late the other night. Okay, send another one and we'll have a little look. I'll have a look in a minute. Oh, it's gone through. The chat's going through fairly quickly at the moment. Oh, let me just have a quick look and see if it's come in. Oh, we got something in. We have got something in. We got something in, but it's not a friend request, so can't load friend requests. Try again. I've got Etmania. My PSN will come up there, my friend. Right, okay, let me just get where are we? That was the race, wasn't it? That was the race. Losing track of where I am. So your winner there was Owen. Oh, nice one. Congratulations, my friend. It's nice to have a new name at the top. Shame it's not a Union flag. No, wicked. Well done. In a Mercedes, a 124.8. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. Love it. Gamer down in second. Jack Kobe in third with the fastest lap of 123.5. Richard Source in fourth, Mr. GTR 5th, Jonesy 6th, Drag Fury 7th, Ernie Ball 8th. I got 9th, Welsh Boy in 10th, Speedy in 11th, Borky 12th, and GT Tom 13th. Your top three. Owen, congratulations. Gamer Dan, Jack Kobe. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Thanks, Glitch Win Mitch. Mate, take the win. Take the win. You earned it. You earned it. Okay, where are we going to next, my friends? Where we going to next? We got Alsace in France. We don't do Alsace very often. We got Monza in Italy. Where do we fancy going? We could always do, if you wanted. Do you want to do Saint Croix in reverse? Oh, you want to do the picture? We want to do the picture. We want to do the picture. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Right. Could you give a thumbs up in the chat if you want to go and get a livery on your car, like a military style livery? If you do and you're struggling to find one, if you've got the Aston Martin V12 Vantage GT3, there are several liveries that are readily available for you to grab. They won't necessarily have D-Day 80 on them, but there are plenty on there for you to grab. Obviously, the difficulty will be getting back into the room. That is the only difficulty that we might have. You're just showing up as offline. I'm definitely not offline, Ninja. I'm definitely not offline. Do I need to turn the ghosting off? Okie dokie, we'll do that. We will do that. I'm so used to not having the ghosting on. I purely put the ghosting on because we were in GR3s and I knew it was going to be a bit bashy. Ninja, what is your PSN name? So basically, if you go to if you go to friends, you should be able to find it. We are friends though. Oh my god, that's a name and a half, isn't it? I remember we did this the other day, didn't we? Because I remember looking it up. We are friends. We are friends. I'm definitely online, as you could see. That's the beauty of streaming. You can see when I'm online. So I have no clue, my friend, why you cannot find us. I am afraid. Even if we're on different servers, I would imagine that we should still be able to find each other. Yay! He's in. Cool beans. So what have we got now? We got people in liveries. Gamer Dan, Welsh Boy, Owen, myself, Drac Fury, Reese, Jonesy. I'm not sure what. Hulky maybe. Speedy, Borky, GT Tom. We're just waiting for Ernie Ball and Mr. GTR. I don't know if there's any way that you can go and put a livery on your car without actually leaving the lobby. I guess that's not possible. But we'll just wait for Ernie to join us. And then I am going to... We'll get straight into the race. Grass is best. No worries, Drac. You know where you're going, my friend. Green Jaguar would be good, yeah. Okay, looks like everybody is done and dusted. It'd be quite nice if we can get all the military cars together and all the other cars together, or do we want it mixed? I'm not quite sure. Right, guys, I'm going to start the race. It's not a race. Don't bash each other. Try and get your cars round in as good as condition as you can. You know what? Everybody's still going to fly off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I think you have your settings set to show us offline, Mitch. How? How would I have my settings set to show us offline? For those of you in the know, where would I have my settings set to offline? Oh, and that's a lovely livery. That's a really nice livery. I want to find Drax as well, because Drax has he's got one he created himself. Right, somebody didn't get the memo. They've gone straight round. Right, the best way to do this, guys, is to put your radar on and line up on me. The easiest way to get lined up. Oh, there's a lot of them sliding in. Yeah, if you use the radar, you should be able to line up, and then you can get it pretty much all in a line. That's saying everybody's ghosting because they're all bashing into each other. What? So, how can you say I'm not online? I've got several accounts, so I'll have to check that one out. Right, you need to make sure, guys, by looking left and right, make sure that the other cars are not too close to you. Unfortunately, they're going to look ghosted, but you need to make sure that basically you could see wheels and grass. If you could see wheels and grass of the car next to you, you should be okay. If you cannot see wheels and grass, there could be a bit of an issue. Just press the PS button and go to your icon. The trouble is, yeah, I can't do that, and I've just messed that up. Well, guys, don't follow me. Do not follow me. I was just trying to do something. No, don't. That was me being stupid. I was just trying something. But I tell you what, look at this. 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 I mean, why does everybody look ghosted? Look at them all. Isn't that a wonderful sight? I've got to get my little place next to Mr. Kobe here again, just using the radar to get in line. Okay, right, I think that we are all in line. We just got one going back in line. I think that's it. I think we're there. I think we're good. We should be able to get one. We've just got one person just maneuvering. 1, 2, 3, snap. Let's go. Oh, Rel, you always seem to miss our photographs, mate. You're getting one day. You're getting one day. The ghosting should be on off. I think somebody in chat a moment ago said that they would do a photo from the replay, so with any luck they'll take the replay and have a little look, and hopefully I'm sure the ghosting was off. Why can I drive this thing like a demon when it doesn't count for anything? I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to break the rules. You're not allowed to do that. Oh. So top right hand corner of PS5 on your profile picture. Let me just... So top right hand corner, PS5, my picture, and I'm looking for online and offline. I can't understand why it would be offline. No idea. Hey, look, I won with the fastest lap. Woo woo! I won one, guys. I won a race. I won a race. Can you believe that? I won a race. Oh my word. Ghosting, ghosting, ghosting. Ghosting was off. Ghosting was off, so I don't know why everybody was ghosted. I'm going to put it back on strong for the race. I don't know why I did that. No idea. No idea. I'm not online. You want tie wear off? We'll go 1-on-1. I quite like having tie wear on. Right, what track are we going for, guys? Did anybody pick one? We were considering doing Sanquar in reverse. Jonesy wants Goodwood. And then we got Monza. Goodwood, Monza Trail Mountain. Guys, you need to be using at PlayStation Racer 5. It's going to be a short one. Mr. GTR, I'm sticking with the Gr.3 cars tonight purely because it's the only one I've got in this livery, and it's all about that. Can I do it in the app on my phone, guys? Online status. Appear offline. Well, what do you know? What do you know? If you have a look now, I should be online. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, guys. Owen has a memory like an elephant. I have a memory like a sieve. We are partners in crime, opposites attract, and all of that. When are we going to start this one? No, you're not crazy, Ninja. It's me. It's me. We had that discussion the other night. I have a screw loose. It's official. What am I trying to do? Qualifier at 22. I have decided that I have a screw loose, and you certainly got to have a screw loose to do what I do. There we are. There we go. Owen's going to take a wee break. Enjoy your wee break. I'm not sure what the wee break is for, unless that's a the clue is in the sentence. Edmund, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Is the break opening up a spot? Owen, RO9010 is after a race. Would you mind giving the place up for... I think he already has, actually. He's not in there. He's already given up the place. Thank you, my friend. That's nice and respectful. Has 9010 got in? Oh, RL, not in yet. Not in yet. Hopefully we'll get you in one soon, RL. As you know, people tend to drift away about 11 o'clock, so I don't think it'll be long. Speedy, are you racing? Oh, come on, Mitchell. He's going to be checked in before I've even asked the question at this rate. Okay, yeah, we got everybody in. Right, let's get this one on the way. And, what did I say? 25, a couple of minutes. Just give it a couple of minutes and then we'll go. No worries, John. For anybody that doesn't know, and this came up the other day, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's a little word in the bottom left-hand corner which says live. If you click the live, it will jump you forwards as close to me as you can. Very often, if you started a video and there's been a little bit of buffering or something's gone on, you can be as much as 20, 30 or 40 seconds behind. Although, as RL9010 is saying, you guys are always 20 seconds behind me. If I say something, if I ask you a question, I have to wait 20 seconds thereabouts before I start getting replies back. That's often why I ask a question 2 or 3 times, and then I go off and do something, and then come back. You get used to it when you're streaming. I am on ultra latency, but I still get a bit of a delay in some points. Etman's only about 5 seconds behind live. Wow. John Wicknells has got me on the phone in front. You see, let's do a test, right? In a moment, I'm going to say now. In a minute, I'm going to say that word. You put an R in the chat when you hear me say now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. About 9 or 10 seconds. About 9 or 10 seconds. There you go. Jack Fury wasn't ready. I gave you enough warning. That's actually pretty good. And that's one of the reasons why I have... I'm going to get the qualifier underway. It's one of the reasons why I have my streams running on ultra low latency. Jack and I were having a chat about this earlier on, because I can't have the captions running on ultra low or low latency. It has to be on normal. And my question is, do I go normal or do I leave it as we are? It's rightly or wrongly, and hit me up in Discord on this one. I would rather have a nice fast running stream with no captions than having captions. Personally, I think that's the better of the two options. So that's why I go with ultra low latency. Whoa. but I'm not going to look at that in the chat. Hit me up on Discord on that one if you want to join that discussion. Oh, come on. It's Mr. Blooming Cody behind me again, isn't it? I bet that was... I bet that was Cody. Kobe, even. Cody? I've got coding on my brain, haven't I? Whoa. There's a wall there. There you go. Willie says was late, but 5 to 15 seconds would be normal. Well, we're right in the middle there, right in the ballpark. There. I've just realised this car behaves 5 or 10 seconds after I tell it what to do. That's why I keep crashing. So I'm going to go up to this corner. I'm going to go turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It works. No, it doesn't. I lied. Right, let's get on it. Let's get on it. I'll stop playing around. I'm going to get into trouble in a minute. Pit crew's going on. Mitchell's on one of those mad moments. Oh. Oh, did somebody say wagon wheels? Pit crew, get the wagon wheel ready to calm him down. Oh yeah, I need some of that sugar, chocolate. Oh, that little marshmallow bit in the middle. Oh, RL, what have you done to me? We got Drat Fury throwing up fresh bangers, bangers. I'm all about sausages now. Bacon. Bacon rolls and wagon wheels. Oh, sausages. Throw some sausages in as well. I'll have some baked beans and some chips as well at the same time. Mitchell, we're not supposed to be drifting now. Sorry, Willie. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Incidentally, if anyone saw the back of Willie's car there, I am not taking any notice of political statements tonight. Before anybody complains, I've already said I've made a political statement myself, or what could be deemed it, and for that reason, political statements within reason are off the table. That said, if anybody starts on about Tory and Labour politics and yeah, let's not go there. That one's off the table. This is all anti-conflict stuff tonight. Jack Kobe, thank you for the apology, my friend. That's the way to do it. Whoa. Gamer Dan, very good. Very, very, very good. Oh dear, I've opened the floodgates for everything political tonight. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But we will still keep the racing respectful, please, guys. Just remind everybody of the rules. If you do hit somebody, destroy their race by accident or otherwise, just simply give the place back in the race as soon as it's safe to do so. I'm going to be doing a video on that very, very soon. As soon as it's safe to do so, and just explain in the chat, and we'll all be friends. It's a very, very simple, basic rule. All of the penalties that you can accumulate are all in the Discord. You can check out the Discord at any time you wish. All the details are up there, although I haven't updated the points positions in a while. That's something I need to do. Right, 5 laps. Here we go. Keep it nice and respectful, guys. Borky, did Mitch say bacon? He certainly did. I do love a bacon sandwich, a bacon roll. Oh, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, that's an old story that goes way back. Way back. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Oh, smoked bacon, back or belly, don't care. Bacon's bacon, isn't it? Did we do it as a short track? I can't remember. I can't remember. Incidentally, for the new guys around here, you will have seen #respect on the back of my car and also on the back of a number of other cars. What we try to do around here is respectful racing, and #respect is just becoming one of our things. Yeah, it's just becoming one of our things. Just respect to each other, respecting the track, respecting the on the track, and #respect is becoming just a little bit of a thing of ours. I'm slowly adding it to my cars. Whoa, Hulky, wicked save, lovely save. Neil, can anyone join the races in the future? Yes, I run an open policy, first come, first served, which is causing some issues because it's becoming very popular. All you need to do is you need to be a friend of me or a friend of somebody racing. So you need to be a friend in PSN, and if you put PSN in the chat, it will give you my details and I will accept you, so long as you decide to race respectfully and within our rules. You will be more than welcome, my friend. More than welcome. And as I say, all of the rules are on Discord. We ask that people introduce themselves and participate in YouTube chat. It's just a way that we all come together and bond. And also we have got Discord, which is really busy. You'll find out what races we're doing each weekday, what cars we're running, so you can get prepared. And lots of other stuff. We talk about incidents, we talk about hobbies, we talk about helping each other. It's a very, very, very nice place to be. Very clean races. I can't read that. I must stop looking at chat while I'm trying to race. Alright, let's go on the straight bit. I'm very clean races, think it's because I'm old and slow. No. Neil, if you think you're old and slow, you're in good company, mate. Because I'm old. I used to be very slow. I'm now just moderately slow. There are people in here that will help you to get so much quicker, my friend. People will race with you, they'll let you follow you around. They'll teach you lessons. Gamer Dan and Jack Kobe teaching me massively with the flump this week. Jack Kobe had me following him round for racing lines. Gamer Dan, whoa! I've gone off, that's off, that's a big off, that is. Game of Dan was teaching me lessons by racing hard and not letting me have corners. If I left the gap open, he'd fill it. He'd take the position off me. And that I absolutely love. At the same time, he will give me room because he knows that I'm not the greatest racer. Is that Ninja on Jonesy's? I reckon Ninja must have hijacked Jonesy's machine, you know. For those of you who aren't aware, Ninja is a lovely lad. He's 15. Jonesy is his dad. So for Jonesy to have a 15-year-old, he's not a spring chicken. I mean that in the nicest possible way, my friend. That was not meant to be disrespectful in any way, shape or form. I can't believe, I know I've got traction control on 1 tonight. I can't believe I'm not spinning this Gr.3 car all the time. Have I finally getting my confidence in a Gr.3 car? I mean, I know I've had a few moments. Power's going down a little bit more easily. The turning's a little bit better. I mean, not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm actually, given that I'm streaming, given that I'm jibber-jabbering like, well, I'm jibber-jabbering for England tonight. I don't think I've stopped talking since we went live. I can't believe how good this is. Billy, good evening, my friend. How's you? I am peachy. I am better than peachy. I'm really, really good. We are racing in respect of all of the war veterans through the decades, in particular the Allies in D-Day because of the Normandy landings 80 years ago today. We have an awful lot to be thankful for and to well, yeah, just to be grateful for. I mean, these are words that don't really express things properly, and I covered a lot of it off in the welcome. If you haven't seen that and you'd like to, just check out the video later on. But I wanted, it's a very, 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 very minute token in the full scheme of things, but I just wanted to tip my hat to some of my relatives, some of Joe's relatives that have gone before, and all of the men and women of the world wars and all of the other conflicts that have given me the liberty, the freedom, and the ability to do what I do in my very innocent and largely uneventful life. Philly, nice to hear, buddy. I'm good. Just looking forward to when you do a karting evening. If you or someone could let me know. Ooh, we haven't done a karting evening for a while. Philly, hit me up on Discord and we'll do a karting evening. Not a great fan of karts myself, but we have done them before. No reason why we shouldn't do one again. Owen, respect, my friend. Omaha, Juneau, Sword, Gold, Utah. Requires a moment of reflection. Do you know what? It brings you back to earth with a bump, doesn't it? You know, I'm talking and jibber-jabbering like a lunatic tonight. And then somebody puts something up like that. Owen, respect, my friend. And it just brings you back down to earth. It brings you back down to earth. What we owe those brave young people. I can't get excited about this one now. After that, Drake Fury in first, Gamer Dan second, Jonesy in third. Well done, guys. Richard Source fourth, Jack Kobe fifth, Mr. GTR in sixth, Ernie Ball in seventh. I got eighth. Emery ninth, Welsh Boy 10th, GT Tom, Hulky, Speedy, Borky, Willie in 5th, in 15th even, and then Reese was a DNF on that one. Your top three, Jack Fury, Gamer Dan and Jonesy. Well done, well done, well done. Where are we off to next, guys? Where are we off to next? Somebody at PlayStation Racer, hit me with a track, and away we will go. Willie Schultz, is D-Day honour livery too political? I'll change the car then. No, it is not too political tonight. Normally we don't do politics. Tonight is different. I am honouring all of those brave souls that fought for us in World War II and World War I and all the other conflicts, both those that didn't come home and those that did come home. I am running a World War II based livery out of respect and out of admiration and out of thanks to all of those individuals. If you wish to do the same, please feel free, regardless of your country. Please run whatever livery you would like this evening. Politics within reason are off the table. I don't want to get into politics, but we've been talking a bit about the war. Some people have been sharing their Jonesy. Remember that one? We'll do that next. Suzuka Fall. Some people have been sharing the stories of their relatives. We've had a medic who was serving and also served in Africa. I got rather emotional earlier on, if I'm perfectly honest. Earlier on, and I can't remember them all. John, shout them out. At the moment we're doing Monza. After this one we're doing Suzuka. John, shout out a USA track that you would like to do. We need to do USA as well. Big part of the war effort. We should tip our hats to our American friends also. So yeah, I make no apologies at all this evening for these liveries and for the tone of the channel and for what we've been talking about tonight, both me verbally and people in the chat. Any but Daytona was going to be my go-to. Oh, that was the one I was going to do. Oh yes, somebody's relative was a dam buster, and I would dearly love to sit down with that individual. Sadly, never going to happen now. Yeah, when are we going to start this one? Qualifier at 22:44. After this one, somebody say silver wings to me, will you? Silver wings. I'll tell you something that happened to me a few years back. 22:44 I said, it's now 22:45. We're going to go anyway. I am completely messing this up tonight. I really am. But I really don't care. Ernie and Willie, are you racing? John, at the end of this one. At the end of this race. I think Willie's racing. I think he's gone off to grab a car, hasn't he? Oh, Hulky, nice livery, my friend. Some of you have disappeared to get liveries as well. I'm loving this tonight. I am loving this. The respect is brilliant. I'm loving it. Looks like Hulky's going to be disappearing at the end of this one. I'm going to get this one underway right now. Looks like everybody's in. GT Tom in a livery. Borky, Willie, Speedy, Hulky, Reese, Drac, myself, Welsh Boy, Gamer Dan. Thank you guys. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you guys. Aston, shout that one out later on. I'm going to write this down actually. Where are we? I've got Suzuka. Then we had, did you want Laguna? I think somebody said. Laguna. I've got those two down, and then we'll sort some others in a minute. I need to get out on track. You guys let me know what oval track you want to do, and we'll go do it. And of course then I do want to finish up. I can't finish up too late. Oh, Willie, sorry mate. Oh dear. I get an opportunity to look at your livery. Go, go, go. Yeah, I do want to jump into the Nürburgring and Tokyo tonight. So I think we'll probably do the ones that have just been mentioned. So what do we have? I can't even remember now. So I think we've probably got most of our tracks sorted now for the rest of the evening. I'm actually really surprised. There's been quite a few people early on were throwing these cars off. As the evening has gone on, things have got better and better and better as he gets it big sideways on the grass. A lot of everybody's running better, I think. Have we got the respect back in this lobby all of a sudden? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I'm not seeing the shenanigans we've had the last few weeks. It'll be so nice to get back to where we were. Obviously I can't boot myself, but hopefully it's made everybody think about what they're doing. And one of the things we should all do as well is hop across to Reddit and look up the incident that I put up there this morning and some of the comments from that race. Oh boy, there you go, Ernie Ball, look at that respect on the back of his car there, look. That's what I'm talking about. That's the logo that we're getting on our cars. Not my logo, somebody else did it. I think it was Ernie actually that started this craze, not craze, but tradition, I'd like to call it, on our channel. And I tip my hat to you, my friend, for finding that logo, for using it. And I hope I am complimenting and thanking the right person. If I'm not, he'll correct me. I absolutely love that. I really do. Whoa! Nearly dropped it. I found myself a new favourite Gr.3 car. Neil, I'll have a look at that in a moment. Whoa, too deep. I think that's accepted, my friend. Captain, well done. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Neil, as I say to everybody, and I'm saying to everybody now as well, all I ask is you race respectfully. The rules are in the Discord. You're already joined in the chat in the YouTube, which is the first step. Join us in the Discord. Just become part of the community and you'll be more than welcome to race with us, my friend. First come, first served, Monday to Friday. But also we have lots of people doing other things, doing other lobbies and stuff during different times. Tomorrow, tomorrow, we're off to Jack Fury's lobby tomorrow. I'm not running it. Jack Fury's. We're doing cat and mouse. It's a game. You're going to need the Clio, which I'm not sure I bought. Incidentally, I want to buy myself a new one. Not sure I've actually got it. Drac, you need to shout at me to buy it. And fast cars. You need to team up. It's all in the Discord. But we're going to have a ball. It's going to be great fun. Team game and a lot of fun. Mint, good evening, my friend. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, well. Where did we 10th on that one? We're slowly getting used to this car. Ever so slowly. I'm just going to shut the door. I'll be back in a second. Bear with me. Just getting a little bit noisy whilst the ladies have gone to bed. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, I'm not sure where we are with the teams and stuff, Drag, I must admit. Who have we got in at this one? We've got Willie Schultz, Borky, Cheesy Tom, Only Ball, Hulky, myself, Speedy, Reese, Imri, Drac Fury, Mr. GTR, Welsh Boy, Etman, Gamer Dan, Jack Kobe and Richard Sauce. Welcome to you all. Let's keep this one respectful. I've mentioned several times tonight the rules. I don't think I need to do that again. Yeah. Let's get this one underway. If I settle down, I might talk about Silver Wings. If we don't, I'll maybe talk about that between the races. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, man, it's it's just a tip of the hat and a thank you and respect to our to our heroes of the two main world wars, but also to all of the conflicts around the world, all of those people that have made the ultimate sacrifice is a word I'm wanting. Oh, I thought so. So that we can have our freedoms and our liberties right now, and that enable me and you and everybody to do what we're doing, to be able to say what we want to say, go where we want to go, do what we want to do. And it's just something that's very important to me. We've spoken extensively on the channel tonight, or I have spoken extensively on the channel tonight. Some of the stories and reasons for it, and just reflecting. We did a 2-minute where I just had a little video running, 2-minute silence to reflect. It's all a little bit, some people might think it's a bit pompous, a bit silly. I'm sorry, I don't agree. It means a lot to me, and it's my channel, and I've done a lot of talking, but it is why I've been just a little bit more subdued, a little bit more melancholy than normal. I said I might be quiet this evening. That's not quite been the case. Have I put rockets on the front of my car to win? No, I haven't. I've thought about it. I should have done, shouldn't I? I should have done. That's a very good idea. Humming dam busters are brilliant. Just some of the old war films, I'm hoping they're going to start sort of running them again. Dam busters, Reach for the Sky, 633 Squadron, my favourite plane of all time, the Mosquito, closely followed by the Staggerwing, but the Mosquito was just one of the best all-time aeroplanes, I think. A lot of people levitate to the Spitfire for obvious reasons. For me, it was the Mosquito every day of the week. Oh, and I'm glad that I think somebody in America's put one in the air, I think. Might not be correct. Oh, why did I put it in the gravel there? Don't go over too far. Yeah, Silverwings. So Silverwings, a little while back. I mean, I'm big into aircraft. I love flying. I was learning to fly a Cessna with my old boss. He owned one. I was learning to fly it, and I got involved with a guy in Greece, creating little silver models that we used to sell, or I used to sell, just as a sideline when the girls were growing up. And I got a call from a lady. Would I do a bow fighter? And I don't know if I could do that. I found one, did it. We created it, and it was a beautiful model. It was very large, 1/48 scale, I think. Don't quote me on that. It's quite a large model, and I didn't want to post it, so I took it up to this gentleman, and it was for his birthday, I think. And up in Birmingham. Whoa! Sorry, Jack. My bad. Whoa, got another one now. Let's just let that one go as well. I hope it's Drac. Oh, if I know it was Drac, I'd have kept my foot in. No. Yeah, so I went up and saw this gentleman, handed over this model, and he brought a tear to his eye and stuff, and I was invited in, cup of tea and everything like you do. And this guy used to fly bow fighters in World War II, and while I was there, out came his logbook from World War II. We were talking about all the aircraft he'd flown and some of the missions he'd done and all of this stuff, and massively interesting. If I'd only had a camera with me. And his wife sort of was sitting just at the back talking, but not talking, just quietly while we were talking. And she, would you like a cup of tea? I'll remember this like it was yesterday. Would you like a cup of tea? Yes, please, thank you. That'd be really nice. Because that makes another cup of tea. She only comes in with her own logbook from World War II. She was in the Wrens, and she used to pick up the aircraft all over the UK from the factory. Well, it wasn't from the factories. The factories used to take them to airfields, local airfields, and then the Wrens would deliver these aircraft to the squadrons around the UK. Her logbook was incredible. If I was to say that she had flown every single type of World War II aircraft, from biplane to propelled single fixed wing monoplane, possibly some of the early jets, I would not be exaggerating. Whoa, we got an issue there, guys. I hope that that one's going to get sorted out. There was a little bit of argy-bargy there. Whoa. I think it was innocent, but hopefully the two will sort that one out. Yeah, every single, you name it, she'd flown it. Beaufighters, Hurricanes, Spitfires, Mosquitoes, Tiger Moths. It was all in there. And in this logbook, it wasn't just the aircraft, it was the days. From where to where. It was incredible. Well, it was a day that will stay with me forever. Well, not a day, I was only there for, I don't know, probably 2 or 3 hours. Absolutely incredible. I never ever get tired of sitting down with a veteran and listening to the stories, the passions, particularly those from World War One and Two. And I think that's maybe why I feel the way I do about people in World War One and Two. Having spoken to so many of them. I spoke to a guy as well that used to fly a Staggerwing, the Beechcraft Model 17 Staggerwing. I love that. It's a 1930s biplane, and he flew one of those. No, he didn't fly it. He wasn't the pilot. He was the photographer. And this all came out because I was doing a photography gig, and he was talking to me. And he would be in the back of this Staggerwing, taking aerial shots of submarines and other marine stuff, fields, battlegrounds, all sorts of stuff. And one of the reasons why, and a lot of the South Africans used to do this as well, I think the Staggerwings were used down in South Africa. The reasons why they used to do it is they could open up the back door and they could point the camera down behind the lower wing, because the lower wing was forward of the front wing, so they had better visibility. Guys, I really apologise if I bumped anybody in this one. I've been talking and I'm just driving and enjoying myself. I'm trying not to bump anybody, but if I am, I really do apologise. But yeah, I love all this sort of stuff. I really do. I really do. Captain, I did flying aces. You fly in a P-39 trainer planes like Laser Quest in the sky, and in the 90s in Boston. Wow. Owen, the Bristol Beaufighter, my favourite. I do like the Bristol Beaufighter, but the Mosquito, the Havilland Mosquito for me, every time. It was a bomber, it was a fighter, it was reconnaissance. I think it did everything in the war. I think it did absolutely everything. And of course 633 Squadron, my word, that was a suicide mission. The boys still went and they still got the job done. Good night, Jack, Kobe. Thank you ever so much for joining us tonight. I really appreciate it. Willie, did you get my Discord message about the livery? Let me. What track are we going to do next, guys? I did write it down. Suzuka, wasn't it? I think it was Suzuka. I think we are off to Suzuka. Let's just head across to Suzuka. We will load that one up. We'll do the full course. And we are going to start the quali on this one. Qualifier at... and we're going to do the American one next. And then we'll head off to Nürburgring and Tokyo to finish up this evening. So I'm going to get this one underway at 10 past the hour. We will start this one off. Willie, in Discord, was that? Oh no, it's Hulk saying, at Willie, did you get my Discord message about the livery? Lost the plot again, guys. I've lost the plot. Nothing new there. Nothing at all new there. I hope you're enjoying this evening, guys, as much as I am. Willie, good night, my friend. Hassan, no, we're not. I don't. I think somebody said not Dakota or Daytona. Dakota? It's another World War II aeroplane. And a wicked one as well. Boy, the boys that were jumping out those Dakotas, that must have been a sight. That must have been a sight. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe's dad jumped out of a Dakota back in the day. Oh, that would have been something else. Ernie, good night, my friend. Thank you ever so much for being with us this evening. Welsh boy, I think I've stopped doing the replays as well. I've annoyingly stopped doing that at the moment. Where are we? I'm just waiting for Durges and Speedy at the moment. I think Durges may well be new. Welcome to the lobby, my friend. If you're listening on the YouTube, please pop into the live chat and say hello. Yay, RL250s in the chat. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Where are we? Where are we? I think we're going racing very soon, aren't we? When did I say? When did I say? 23:10. Couple of minutes. Just a couple of moments. And then we'll be off and running. John's going to be back in a moment. John, can you give me an R when you're back? And then we'll give it a run. Reese, is that one of the new guys that's pushing to pass at the minute? If it is, let me know who it is. Incidentally, I'm planning to get a lot more forceful on people joining the YouTube chat. I strongly believe that helps us to come together as a community, and it is key to us having better, cleaner races and respecting one another a lot more. So it is something that I am going to be pushing a lot harder. It gets a little bit difficult because obviously your YouTube names are often different to your in-game names. So if I do say so-and-so and I use your game name, could you please say hello in the chat? And you're already in the chat, I apologise. For lots of different reasons, I will refer to you as your in-game name when I'm referring to in-game stuff, and I'll refer to you as your YouTube name when I'm referring to the chat. It helps me to keep my tiny, whiny, rather screwed up little brain in the right place, but also people that are watching the video, they will then be able to relate to who I'm talking to and what's going on. Okay, John's ready. Let's get this one underway, shall we? It's 10. Yeah, 10. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Daniel says hi. Hello, Daniel. Tom says now Jack's gone, we all stand a chance. Do you know what? We've had a few other winners tonight. Young Mr. Kobe, I don't think has had all his own way tonight, if I'm honest. For those of you who don't know, we're talking about young Jack Kobe. Lovely, lovely, lovely gentleman who is one of our fastest racers in here, and we've had a few people beating him tonight, which has been brilliant. Owen beat him in one of the races. I think there's a couple of guys that have been right up there with him and challenging, and you know, nobody is unbeatable except I can't beat anybody. Yeah, nobody is unbeatable. And the thing I love in this lobby is watching a lot of you grow and get quicker and more consistent, and we do that with the help of a lot of people in here. Oh, see, look, see how respectful Gamer Dan is going around the outside there. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, okay. One wheel on the Astro. Not good. Not good, not good, not good. Don't go across spoon. Wah! That was supposed to have been in reverse. Tell you what, this Aston Martin is not too clever when it's got cold, when it's got dirty tyres. I've got two more coming round. Let me just let those two through me go. Reese remembers when he was one of the quick guys. Too many now. Well, Reese, you know what the answer to that is, don't you? We all got to get quicker. Do you know what? I do look back on some of the live streams from way back, and we are all getting quicker. Everybody's getting quicker, except for Drac. He's going slow. I lied. He's now going very quick. Drac, you've done a stunning job on that livery, mate. I really, really hope you're going to keep that. It looks lovely. Thank you, Speedy. That's respectful. Drac's obviously a Spitfire fan. Either that or that's a very, very, very funny looking Spitfire car. Do you know what? This is only the qualifying, but I am loving following Drac Fury around. I am loving this. Oh, can't watch the chat at the moment. Oh, looks good with the white wheels too. Really beautiful car. Oh, that one won't count, but I don't care. I was just enjoying that. Enjoying following Drac around. I'm a bit confused. What? Are we in quali or are we racing? I'm confused. Where are we? Oh, time left. I must. It went 0 and then it's given me another lap, but I've got a penalty, so it's not going to count. I'm just enjoying watching Drac. He's showboating a little bit. Just getting that back end out. We've got nobody coming up behind us, so we're good. Oh, he's off. He's off. Whoa. I didn't get to finish it. Didn't think I would. Whoa. Jack Fury prefers a Mosquito. Get in there. Yes, absolutely. My favourite historical aircraft. Don't know what my favourite modern one is. What would my favourite modern one? I think I'll be boring. It's got to be between the Vulcan and the Typhoon. The Vulcan probably because of the role it played in the 80s. Yeah, the one with the tank cannon built into it. That's the whole point with the Mosquito. It's such a versatile aircraft. One of the only ones that was completely made out of wood back at the time. But so versatile. It's fighter, bomber, reconnaissance, as I said earlier on. Really was everything. By the way, do you guys like the back end of my car? Found that little picture. I think it really sets it up rather nice. Don't know how many of you actually seen the back of my car tonight. Maybe if I can get in front of a few of these guys, they'll get to see it. Look at this. Oh, this is respectful. Look at this. Nose to tail. Ooh. Nobody doing anything silly. This is what I love. This is this lobby back to where it should be. We've got one or two little bumps going on. The Game of Dan's ghosted at the moment, putting the ghosting on as I don't know if it's helping or not. May well put a poll out on this ghosting. Like I like ghosting off because I like to keep things as real as possible. But if it's going to make the racing better, I'm happy to be overruled, and we'll stick with it. Oh, listen to that Mercedes. Oh, Mr. GTR and Durgers getting into Mr. GTR, just needing to just a little bit of watch the radar, see where the other guys are. I think he lost out in that one. Oh, no, I've gone round. I think that was all on me. That was me, whoever that is. I accelerate. Down, wait, that was me. Go. Jonesy, ghosting off, keep it real. I agree, I do agree. Yeah. No, where's Game of Dan gone? Where is he? So Game of Dan is with Borky at the moment. How much further behind are they? Let's make it a nice tidy threesome, shall we? And I mean that in the nicest possible way. Oh, the lightning, the English lightning. That was the one with the like the cone funnel bit on the front, wasn't it? And the swept-back wings. Of course, that then brings up the topic of the Harrier jump jet. I mean, who could forget the Harrier jump jet? Oh, and the Phantom. Oh, P-51 or a nice American. As what's his name's got a P-41, hasn't he? All right, we're all bunched up now. Tom Cruise. He's learnt to fly, and he's actually got his own. Is it a P-51? He's got a P. He's got something like that. Anyway, I'm not very good with the with those aeroplanes. Yeah, it is Tom. He's getting me down trying to drift. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. I think he's certainly given up on this one. I'm going to catch up with Borky if I can and run with Borky. Getting me down, he'll catch up with me anyway. How far ahead is he? 6.5 seconds. Oh, that's quite a long way, isn't it? We're going to have to really push this. That's right, he does, doesn't he? His own aircraft. Core. What a lucky bleep he is. There's somebody, and this makes my day every day in the summer. Most days there's a Spitfire that flies over our house or very close to our house every day. Reminiscing again now. As soon as you hear that distinctive Merlin engine, I'm like, out in the garden. Where is it? Where is it? Trouble is, I need Lauren, and I'm losing Lauren soon, because she'll lean out the window. She'll go, it's over there, because I can't tell where it's coming from. I can hear the engine, but I can't tell where it is. Being deaf, I can't pinpoint the aircraft, so I don't always get to see it. And when I was doing the whether I did this race or not and did deliveries, the Spitfire went over lower and faster. I swear it's faster, but miles lower than it normally does. Normally he's out doing aerobatics over where we live, and it was no aerobatics, but boy, he went screaming overhead, really, really low. One of the most amazing sounds you're ever going to hear. I know we're into our cars, but you cannot beat a Merlin in a Spitfire going full pelt. There's no other sound like it, in my opinion. I might be ever so slightly biased, but wow, you sat in the Red Arrows once. Woohoo! Oh my word. Woo! I tell you what, if I ever become a YouTube millionaire, ha ha ha, I'm going to throw it off the track again. There we go. I'm going to get myself one of those Spitfire flights. where you can do. We got a Spitfire over here in the UK that's a twin-seater, and it often flies out of Duxford, and it's about £1,000–2,000 I think for a 15-minute, half-hour flight. I mean, it's obscene amount of money, but considering they cost about £1,000 an hour to keep in the air, but I would so love to do that. Could you imagine it? That's why I was so disappointed when we lost the Battle of Britain one recently, and the sad loss of the pilot. Obviously the pilot will never be able to bring back. Hopefully although the aircraft is classed as completely lost, I'm hoping it's never completely lost, and that somebody will rebuild it and we'll have it back in the sky again. Of course, fortunately, we've got more Spitfires in the air now than we have at any other time since the war, since they were decommissioned and scrapped. We've got so many people around the world that are bringing them back to flying order, and do you know what? My thanks goes to every single one of those people. I was fortunate enough a few years ago to go to Duxford for one of the Battle of Britain celebrations, for the anniversary of the Battle of Britain actually, and I stood in the best place you could possibly stand. It's up towards the right of the airfield, well away from where all the spectators are, and the aircraft were coming over behind to do their runs down the main runway where all the people were standing along. So we had these aircraft coming over my shoulder. Bear with me a second, let's just get this round. We had these aircraft that were coming over my shoulder, as it were, banked over, and I was taking photographs. I was on the ground, and it looks like I've actually got images of them up in the sky. And then at one point there must have been about, I don't know, 20, 30, maybe 40 aircraft in the sky doing a Battle of Britain choreographed dogfight. It was, to say the least, one of my all-time favourite sights. So much so, I was only going for the one day. I went back the second day to take it all in. So one day I checked my camera, the second day I just stood there and just took it all in. It was wonderful. So thank you to all of the people out there that put their time and their money and their experience and their skills into bringing these World War II aircraft back to life and getting them in the sky. Owen saw the last flight of the Vulcan at the air show. Amazing. Wow. RL got rammed when I was trying to catch you. Supermarine Spitfire in the Battle of Britain. RL 250 says, yeah, the Supermarine Spitfire, just amazing. MTGTR here in Glasgow, there's a museum with a decommissioned Spitfire hanging from the ceiling. It's a sight to behold. Yeah, we got one in London, I think, as well, but they really are. But to be able to see them flying, just amazing. I'm departing from doing all of the who won what at the moment. I shouldn't do, because Etman won that one. Would have won 59.4. What a time. Well done. RL 9010 second, Mr. GTR third, Imri fourth, Owen fifth, Drax Fury sixth, Welsh Boy seventh, GT Tom in eighth, Gamer Dan in ninth, then Borky, myself, Richard, so Richard, Speedy, Douglas and Daniel all DNFs in that one. But our Etman, 9010 and GTR, your winners in that one. Well done, well done, well done. We're heading off to an American circuit. Which one are we doing, guys? Which American circuit are we doing? And then I'm going to be doing 1 lap of the Nordschleife, and then we'll do Tokyo, and that will be me done. Good night, Gamer Dan. I enjoyed that last one. I know it was a bit of a nothing. Daytona Oval. Daytona Oval. Daytona Tri-Oval. And you guys, what? How many, if we're doing the boost on and the slipstream strong, how many laps do we want to do? We're down at 5 at the moment. Should we take it up to 8? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Should we do 8? What do we reckon? 7 is perfect. 7. And of course, it's got to be done at midnight, hasn't it? We're going it. Oh no! Oh no, 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 no. I didn't save it either. Daytona Tri-Oval. We'll go 8 laps. We'll go midnight. That's all okay. Boost is strong. That is strong. I'm going to load the settings. No, I'm not. I'm going to save the settings just in case. I can't. That's why I saved the settings. Richard Sword Speedy, can you tick in, please? You want to take quali away? Okay. Your wish is my command. Oh, come on. Richard, Daniel, please tick in. Lancaster bomber once flew low over me. Sounded amazing. I can't ask Daniel because he's not quite there yet. I don't want to kick him. Daniel, tick in. Richard needs to tick in too. Is Richard ticking in? Eight laps. And somebody said to take the qualifier off. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, we had where I live, there is a historical society, and they had some anniversary or something, and we had the Battle of Britain flight. So a Lancaster bomber, Spitfire, Hurricane, they flew over our town at 0 feet. Had special permission. So 0 feet is probably, I don't know, 200 feet in the air or something. Oh my God, there's no other way of putting it. It was the most amazing bleep, bleep, bleep thing that you've ever seen. Everybody was out to watch, and it just came in and they went over the town and they swept up and they came around and they did a second pass and then they went off and out again. It was amazing. Absolutely incredible. The drone of the Avro engines mixed with the Merlin engines, phenomenal. God, you guys are throwing so many wonderful memories at me tonight. Oh wow. Terry, I live on the flight path for the Battle of Britain flight and the Red Arrows. Oh, wow. Wow. We do see the Red Arrows go over our town from time to time. So I often, during the summer, watch their schedule. And they do a map of where they're going in the UK. And very often they head literally straight over. And when they do it, if I'm lucky, I kid you not, they will go straight over our house. Obviously not at 0 feet and with no smoke or anything, but they will just in formation, normally the diamond, I think, they'll go over our house. Amazing. RL250, I'm quite interested in this kind of stuff and history around the time. Me too, my friend. I cannot get enough of it. RL, we're just waiting for you to tick in. I think he's just ticking in. What have we got? We've got Etman, 9010, Welsh Boy, Owen, Emery, GTR, myself, Richard Sauce, Track Fury, Speedy, and GT Tom. These are the way the runs that these are the cars that we are running. He's taking his most American car for this. He's gone for the Corvette. I would imagine. Yes, he's gone for the Corvette. Lovely, lovely, lovely choice. I am sticking to my liveried Aston Martin tonight. I said I was going to do it all night long. I am doing it all night long. Let's go, guys. The game is going to sort the order for us. And yeah, it looks like a lovely livery. You've got an American flag on it, and I can't quite see what's down the side. Maybe we'll get to look at that on the track. Right, drafting, bump drafting on this one, guys. Hopefully you all know how to bump draft. We just need to keep this one as respectful as possible. Oh, I'm right in the middle of the pack. This is all about drafting, bump drafting, and timing. Are you aware planes can't fly over military airfields, only helicopters? I never knew that. I never knew that. I mean, obviously they were flying over Duxford, so they must have special permission in those instances, I'm assuming. Oh, we got ghosting on. Oh, this is going to be interesting. I just ran through somebody, but others are bump drafting me. What's going on? How did that work? Me confused. I'm very confused. Whoa, that's one exited stage left. Owen's got a little bit high on that one. So when I came up behind Owen just a minute ago, I just drove straight. I've got somebody going straight through me. We got the settings wrong on this. We can red flag it if you want. This is weird. This is just weird. This is just crazy weird. I've never seen this before. This is so weird. Look at this. Oh, Mitchell Morgan, what have you done? What have you done? Oh my gosh. This is so strange. Now you see I'm bumping Richard Sauce, bump drafting him, but now I'm going through him. This is strange. This is so weird. Oh, no, these guys are going round. See, I'm getting bumped now. Sometimes I'm getting bump drafted, sometimes I'm not. This is so strange. Ghost drafting. Like Ghostbusters. See, I'm getting bump drafted now. Right, whoever's in the Mercedes, get on the back of me and bump draft me. Oh no, I can't. Those other ones are getting away. We want to work together. There you go. Speedy's. Whoa! No, Speedy's trying to go through. I got on the back of Speedy. There's a bump. I'm wondering if you can bump down the straights but not through the corners. I wonder if that's how it's working. Oh, this is going to make things very interesting. Oh, sparks flying out of some of those cars. Oh, Speedy! Oh, Speedy and Drac Fury going to each other there, I think. Drac was a loser in that one. I think he got turned around. The thing with this one is, with the boost on, you got the opportunity to catch up. Oh, RL9010 got a big old shove there. Sort of the back of his car jump. We got a car on the outside going around the outside there. Whoa. GT Tom going through. Strategy is interesting on this one because normally you just bump draft, and then you make your move at the end of the race. But now we're all having to think otherwise. Because are you going to get a bump or are you going to get ghosted? There we go, see? Owen is giving me a bump. Which has enabled me to close up massively. But will it continue to bump? Or are they all going to ghost? It's so weird. It's so strange. Everybody really close together still. We've got two gone high. Oh, Imri comes down. Where are we? Lap 7. Imri got a slightly better run on me through there. Came through the ghost. Now unghosted in front. Oh, Welsh boy getting it really loose through there. Welsh boy just got a bit of a bump draft off me. It's so difficult. You don't know what's going on. You don't know whether you're going to bump or drive through. This is so strange. It's a really weird feeling. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. Look at this. This is insane. This has got to be the weirdest race that we've ever done. Is everybody going to cross the line at the same time? All ghosted on top of each other. Just mad! Just mad! Oh my gosh! We've never had a race like that. I've got to do a replay on that. That's got to be a replay. We've never ever had a race like that ever. Oh my! Sorry guys for putting the ghosting on. I'm so used to not having ghosting on. I ruined that one for everybody. But just look at those times at the end there. I mean, Welsh boy came from nowhere to win it by 0.36. Speedy was at the front for the longest time. Imrie was right in there with a 0.64. Richard Source on a 0.07. I got 5th, 0.08. GT Tom 0.1. Owen 0.1. So basically you've got 0.2 of a second covering the top 7 cars as they crossed the line. I felt sorry for Drak Fury, who got crashed out there. I think Mr. GTR did as well. There was a little bit happened in there. The boost was useless, was it? Oh, that's a shame. I thought it would close everybody up. Bit of fun, a bit of fun. Just a crazy bit of fun. Right, where are we? We're into the closing stages now, my friends. We are going to be heading off to the Nordschleife. 1 lap. The boost and the slipstream is strong. Same as it was last night. Gr.3 car. We're practice some race. Looks like we've got more changes going on. Thankfully, I have saved this one. And then after this, we will do the Tokyo race as well, and that will be the two over. So we're finishing up with 2 fun races. So the boost was the highest setting, Drak. I'm pretty sure it was on strong. Very strange. I'm running unusual settings tonight, so it is what it is. But boy, did that give a very interesting and different race. Never seen that before. And to get everybody going across the line at the same time. I mean, wow. Wow. Can you imagine? We're going to have those same settings. No, we're not. No, we're not, because I've changed it, haven't I? We've gone back. Just fun. Galacticore, respect, my friend. Respect. Good night, Galacticore. Good night, my friend. Hassan, we've done that a few times, that race. It is one of our go-to races. We don't normally have the ghosting on. It's getting a little late, and I want to do these last 2 races, depending how I'm feeling. And if you're still around, Hassan, remind me, and we might just go back to Daytona at the very end and do one without ghosting. It depends how many we got in the room and how we feel. Okay, we've got everybody in here. We've got 10 at the moment. Etman, RO9010, Welsh Boy, Owen, Imrie, GTR, myself, Richard Source, Drak Fury, and Speedy B. Those of you that are disappearing, good night, good night, good night. Have a fantastic day, evening, night, morning, whatever you're doing. Have a great one, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Terry West, thanks for a fabulous evening, most enjoyable. Thank you for joining us and for being a fantastic contributor and for sharing your stories. I'm thoroughly looking forward to catching up with you. Firewolf, good evening. I'm just waiting for you to grab a car, mate, and then we will be off and running. We're into the Nordschleife and then Tokyo, so the 2 mad races this evening, my friend. Etman, you want to be reminded on silver something. That was a little story about the silver wing models that we did, and when I took the Beaufighter to a lovely gentleman up in Birmingham, I think it was, and we sat there, he was talking about all of his missions that he did in World War II in the Beaufighter, and his wife was in the Wrens, and she used to ferry the new aircraft between the fields. Had a look through her logbook. They kept the logbook since World War II. Oh, what a few hours. To say I was privileged would be a complete understatement. It's privileged is just not the word. I can't put into words how I felt sitting there listening to these 2 wonderful individuals and their stories. Just amazing. Right, could be a bit quiet on this one. I'm trying to get to grips with the Nordschleife, and of course I'm in a difficult car, so could be taking it a little bit easy and trying to concentrate. I haven't done a commentary tonight. I apologise for that, guys. I was going to look at all the liveries. That's something that we haven't done. I've been enjoying the liveries while we've been racing, but I've actually been enjoying myself on track tonight. After what was a difficult day, a difficult decision made earlier on, I've thoroughly enjoyed this evening. Whilst I know there has been one or two little incidents on track I've noticed, I think it's been respectful. I hope it's been respectful. Before you guys head off that are driving, please let me know what you feel. I'd welcome your feedback on tonight. I mean, we're back to look. People are following people through the line through here. There's nobody trying to chuck it up the inside. You know you can't overtake along here. And everybody is just right there. Yes, there's going to be issues. Yes, people are going to make mistakes. That's where you're going to overtake. Some situations will present themselves, as that one did. But use the radar. We've got GTR and Owen having a little battle here. I'm watching. Owen backed out of that one. Oh, we got a car in the wall. That's RL. That's an unusual mistake. Now, as a commentator just cursed it, was that a bump or was that a mistake? I wonder. I don't know. I'm hoping that that was just a rare mistake. Oh no, I put it in the wall when I was right with those guys. Come on. Oh, this is that corner, isn't it? Right. Whoa! I put the power down too soon. Get off the wall, get off the wall. Where's the wheel? Oh, I'm in catch-up mode now. Let's see if the boost does anything to help. Trouble is, I need the track map on now to guide me. Speedy's 11 seconds down the road. Those guys are all together. I'm not actually making any headway on them at all, am I? So this boost is certainly not working in my mind. As Jack was saying, boost didn't really do a lot for him at Daytona. I don't really see it. I mean, we're down to 10.5. Maybe I'm just too slow, of course. Oh, these tyres are squealing. Rig is vibrating like crazy. Right, I agree with you. Boost is almost non-existent. Oh, I lied. We're catching them. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I lied. We have caught up with them. There they are. They're just too far away. Come to me. Come to me. Did the BMW tech guy lose his license? No, he didn't. But the livery guy did, because I wrote in to get a BMW livery with an RAF style, and they didn't have one. So I headed over to Aston Martin, and Aston Martin said, "Hey, yeah, we'll build you one." And hey presto, there was in the livery area just about 5 or 6 Aston Martin liveries for me to choose from. So I ran the Aston Martin. I just didn't have enough time to create my own, if I'm honest. So I robbed one. Oh, I didn't quite catch him, but oh, look at that up front. Oh, look, another really close race. Top 3. Less than a second between them. Welsh boy won it, and Mr. GTR and Etman right up there. Drat Fury and his beloved Beetle in 4th. Speedy is still bringing it home for the Americans in the Corvette. A nod to our American heroes that helped us so valiantly during the war. Emery in 6th, Richard Saul 7th. I got 8th, RL9010 in 9th, Owen in 10th, and Firewolf is still running. Oh, Hassan had hard tyres on. Oh, that's got to be a really tough one. That has got to be difficult. Definitely difficult. But well done, top 3. Really cool. Really cool. Right. Last one of the night for me, I'm afraid, guys. Last one. We are heading off to Mr. Crazy. We're going to the Tokyo East fun race. No penalties and stuff on this one. Obviously, just please keep it respectful. We have got nighttime, rolling start, boost is strong, slipstream is strong. We are in the Gr.3 cars, yada yada yada. Let's get this underway. Last one tonight. Good luck, and remember the finish that we had yesterday. Oh, did we have a finish and a half here yesterday? Can we do it again today? Formula cars are fantastic around here, but you only have to brake for 1, maybe 2. I think 2 corners you brake for. At least with the GR3s, you do have to think a little bit. It's still jolly quick. Jolly quick. Yesterday we opened it up to public. Tonight we've got 10 runners. If we still get 10 runners in the room, I'm going to stick with friends. And as RL9010 says, as RL9010 says, no real deliberate car ride passing, please. Can I just reiterate that? We have not got our penalty rules on for this one. There will be some swapping of paint in this one, but please don't just chuck it up the inside and run somebody off into the barrier or punt them from behind. Try and keep it respectful. We know things are going to happen in this one. It's the nature of these races with the boost on. But please try and keep it as respectful as you can. That's all I can ask. I reiterate what RL9010 has said. No real deliberate car ride passing, please. Remember the race finish that we had yesterday? It was such good fun. It was absolutely wonderful. Turn damage off. Right. We've got boost Owen, boost is on. Damage, none. Wall penalties are off. Car collision is off. Ghosting is off. So, I mean, I could put it as wall penalties on and car collision penalties are on. But we just want to have a fun, let your hair down, have a blast, race. This is all just about having a laugh. This isn't really even about racing. This is just about having a laugh and just seeing. Okay, racing is all about crossing the finishing line first. Granted, accepted, I understand. This one is about trying to be that car that crosses the line first. But it's so much more than that. It's so much more than that. This is just... We've all had some great racing tonight. We've worked hard. We've raced hard. We've played hard. Now let's have some fun. Right, here we go, guys. Let's get this one underway. 8 laps of 5 laps. 5 laps. 5 laps of complete and utter chaos, mayhem, but some of the greatest fun you are ever gonna have on a racetrack. This is one that my friend Drac Fury pushed me to do. I resisted for the longest time, thinking it was going to be just a carnage fest. But it's turned out to be one of my favourite end of stream races yet. Have I done this in the weekly races, Japan Cars Race 2 yet? I've done the weekly races this week, yeah. I have done them. But it's not like this. But the weekly races I cheat on anyway. I just use them as a grinding exercise now because I've done them all on hard settings, and I always just put them on easy now and just grind them out for the credits. I don't see them as proper races, if I'm honest. No real challenge. Whoa, caught the wall, caught the wall. Right, don't run into the back of GTR if you can help it, Mitchell. Of course, boost is on, so if people do fall to the back, theoretically they should be able to work their way through. Or caught the wall. You'll see how catching the wall slows you down, and then everybody just comes barreling in behind you. Oh! Oh, big hits. I think somebody caught the wall there and I just caught the back of them and round I went. Just one of those things. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't wait. Owen, don't wait on this one, mate. Keep going. Never wait on this one. The what's it? The boost is there to enable you to catch up. Let's work together, my friend, you and I. Let's get us both back in the game. I'm on you, my friend. I'm on you. Let's work together. I can't see how close we are to the guys in front. I think we're okay for the minute. The hazard lights basically saying continue to bump me. Normally when the hazard lights go off, it's like all stop. I've got to be careful because I don't know where the turning is, so we'll stop there. Around we go. And hopefully that's helped us to move up a little bit. Guys, if any of you are not aware of bump drafting and how it works, I do have a video on it, which features Rory actually, please check it out, because it is a very key part to this type of racing. It is a technique, but it has to be done in the right way. And you've got to know when to stop as well. That's one of the key things. A lot of people don't know when to stop, and it causes no end of problems. So hopefully Owen is going to stay with me now, and as we get around here we'll go through the last little corner, this compound curve, and he should be able to continue to bump draft me if I can get it slowed down enough. You should do this one with the chicane. Oh, Owen, where are you? Did he get the wall? I want to try and catch up with the pack if I can, so forgive me, Owen. I'm just going to go for it. Hopefully you'll catch up with us. Whoa, I thought somebody was going into pits then. What was that all about? But you can see how close it is up front. Look, they're all together. Owen is catching. You can see, look how much he's catching me up. That's the boost. That is the boost effect. So let's get this slowed down, get it turned around. Come on, come on, get on the power. Need to try and get on the back of these boys up front. 5 seconds behind them at the moment. Owen is just one behind me. We've got a couple of laps to go, so we just got to push it. Stay off the walls if we can. There we go, we can see them now. Just under 5 seconds. I am loving this Aston Martin. I love my BMW, but this Aston Martin is wonderful. And I haven't been spinning it left, right and centre tonight. It's what I don't understand. I know I've got traction control 1 on. Normally I'm dropping this Gr.3 cars all the time. Wow, look, we've caught them up. Keep it out the wall. Keep it out the wall. Come on, Owen. He's with me. He's just a second behind. We're all going to close up for the end. This is going to be awesome. Do not go anywhere, my friends. Do not go anywhere. Come on, Owen, catch up with us. Come on, game, give them a bit more boost. Look at this gaggle of cars up front. Owen, our first race winner tonight. I'm sure he's got the skills to get there. I'm sure with the boost it's going to help him. How have we done into this corner? I've gone a little bit deep, but oh, Speedy's gone round. Oh, I've got into the side of him. Go on, Speedy. Go on, my friend. A little bit deep into that one, and that one. That accident was oh, we got another one around. We got loads around. Oh my gosh! Pedal to the metal. All rules off in this one. Big crash there, and we just pummeled straight into the lot of them, straight through. Any normal day people would be screaming, rightly so. Not on this one. Right, lap 4 or 5. Hopefully those back markers will get into it. You can see the effect of bump drafting here, look. Perfect example. RO90 is bump drafting Owen, and I'm not catching unless Richard behind bumps me. Whoa, that's not a place you want bump drafting. That is not the place where you want to be bumped. Who did that? Oh, somebody wants to watch my bump drafting video. I think that was possibly a late break rather than anything else, that one. I think somebody might have outbroken themselves. But we're all closing up again. Hopefully those back two are going to catch us towards the end of this one. I've just got a car on the inside of me. Just trying to stay out of trouble there. Oh, I've got one on the inside, I've got one on the outside. We can't go 3 wide through here. It's never going to work. You cannot go 3 wide through there. Oh, I got bumped into the wall. This is it. This is it, the final run to line. Oh, look at Speedy going down the outside. Oh, RL's got me too. Oh no, I'm getting mugged. I'm getting mugged big time here. I am getting mugged. Oh no, it all went wrong at the end. It all went wrong at the end. Oh no, no. Oh no. End of a brilliant race. And I came last. Mr. GTR, well done. Just ahead of Imri. 0.062. Richard Source 0.16 ahead. Drac Fury less than a second. Owen in 5th. Oro 9010 in 6th. Welsh Boy in 7th. Speedy B in 8th. I thought Speedy was going to get it there. He was coming through really quick. And I got 9th. Oh, wow. Your top 3. Mr. GTR, Imri and Richard Source. Well done. Do you guys want to do a Daytona without the ghosting on as one last one? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you do. And I might even open it up to public. Oh, and it is a laugh. It's the last race, that last one is just pure laugh. It's just pure enjoyment. It's pure stress relief. It is just wonderful. John, good night, my friend. Good night, my friend. Thanks ever so much for racing with us. Guys, I am going to exit out of the lobby. I'm going to create a new lobby. I will be back in a moment. I'm going to open this one up to public, and then we'll just do the Daytona. We'll see how it goes. I'll go in public. Owen, I've got to put my dinner on now. Up golfing at 8. What time is it where you are, my friend? But good night, and thank you ever so much for racing with us. Good night, Speedy. Good night, Owen. Oh, what a night tonight has been. It started up so melancholy initially, and it's just, in my mind, it has just built as the whole of the evening has gone on. It's just been wonderful. I've loved every single minute of it. I really have. Have we got Daytona on here somewhere? I don't seem to have Daytona on there. Okay. I really thought I would have done. Let's just go for Daily Race Tri-Oval. We'll load that one. But we need to take the... I'm going to take mechanical damage off. And Ghosting is going to be off. That's all fine. That's all fine. That's all hunky-dory. That's all fandabby-dozy. That is all good. Let me just do a save on that just in case. We want to go public. And we want to go practice and race. And we want to go for how many laps? 8 laps. Let's create the room. RL 250. I started tonight 15 minutes late. Keep my drink over just as you started the stream. That's the worst, isn't it? That's the worst. Joe made me a cup of tea at 9 o'clock to start, and I still haven't drunk it. This has got it's standing there for like 3 and a bit hours. It's still a lovely cup of tea. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Good night, Owen. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, by the way. Good night. Great fun. Great community. Watching the last race. Thank you, my friend. I haven't asked tonight. If you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. Whatever you're doing today, tonight, this morning, this evening, just have a great one and spare a thought. Just my last thing I'm going to say as we go into D-Day +1, spare a thought for the lives lost over the last 24 hours or so. The letters that are now going home to loved ones. Some of the hardest letters that the officers had to write. Some of the hardest letters that the service had to deliver. Some of the soul-destroying letters that people opened. And then that very last letter that was written home that becomes such a treasured memory. Just spare a thought, guys, to all of those people, men and women, that made the ultimate sacrifice so that we may live our lives as we do now, with freedoms, the freedom to speak, the freedom to go where we want, the freedom to do what we want. Yes, we have laws and things, but you know what I'm saying. My life would be so much different without the sacrifice that those thousands and thousands of brave souls gave. Oh, wow. ORL 250 had to unplug my wheel and move it in an emergency to stream. Need to put it back tomorrow. Mate, I really feel for you. I really feel for you. Right. I'm going to start the race. Race start at, where should we go? Just give people another couple of minutes because there's one little thing I want to do. Because I think I can. Just bear in mind as well, guys, that we have opened this up public. So it might not necessarily be as nice and respectful as normal. Let's chuck 5 gifted out there. Let's chuck 5 out there. See what happens. Ryan, Bevis, Leandro, Eduardo, and Marcel. Congratulations, you guys. Congratulations. And earlier on, Hulk put some out. Reese, John Winkles, G-Dad, Unfazed, Number One Pops, Steve Fractals, Janie, And James, that's wicked that we've got Reese, John, G-Dad, Unfazed, Boots and Cats, number one. What some brilliant names. Got memberships. Oh, I'm so pleased. That's so cool. That is so good. And I'll have 5 more that I'll put out at some point down the line. Oh, Rimac gifted 10. Thank you so much, Rimac. That I didn't do that for that to happen. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight, everybody. Been a little bit different, a little bit melancholy, a little bit, you know, remembering a few things that have been going on in the world. Quite sobering, a lot to think about. And I apologise to anybody that might have been offended by what I've been saying. My reflection, the liveries that we've been running tonight. I apologise, and I don't. You know, don't really apologise, but I do apologise if you know what I mean. Why have we got people driving backwards? Guys, you've got to realise we're in a public lobby now. People are not going to be expecting us to be messing around. I know we're in mess around mode for the last 2, but we're not on this one. Terry West, heartrending. Yes, and I hope if it's just made 1 or 2 of us think, then I'll be pleased. Owen, thank you for becoming a member, my friend. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really do. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all my members. I really do. When did I say we were going to start? I'm getting carried away again. 22. Let's get this one underway. Oh no, just got Sneedle, Haveline and Sneedle. I need them to check in quickly. Haveline, Sneedle, tick in ASAP. So Sneedle's in. I'm just waiting for Haveline. Mr. GTR, I don't know who was driving backwards, if I'm honest. And I don't, to be quite honest, I don't care tonight. Do you know what? There's bigger, more important things that are going on tonight in way of remembrance and celebration. If you can celebrate war, celebrating the lives of people, and there are still so many other things that are going on in this world, bigger than just 16, now 11 of us sitting on our PlayStations, racing cars in a virtual environment. There are such bigger things to think about than worrying about who's driving backwards. Sorry, I know we got rules tonight. I ain't got a piece of paper. And if anybody's got a problem with that, here we go, guys. Remember, we are in a public lobby, so keep it respectful as much as you can. We'll see how things go. Bump drafting should be the key thing here. And hopefully now we're not ghosting everywhere. Whoa. Mr. GTR decided to get out of that one. It's you and me, Emery. I hope you're in it for the win. Terry, somebody asked me that earlier on, and I have to say that other than obviously, Doomsday, I don't, and I'm so embarrassed to say this, I don't actually know what the D stands for. I mean, I know it's D-Day, but I always think of it as Operation Overlord, if I'm perfectly honest. You're going to enlighten us, I hope. I probably do know, and I've probably forgotten. I have the brain like a sieve. Those that don't know are frantically grabbing their phones and Googling it right now. I was going to Google it. But, departure day. Oh, really? Oh, wow. That's so obvious. So obvious. Thank you. I do feel ever so slightly embarrassed now. I should have known that. Day. Oh my gosh. No, departure day. Yeah, absolutely. I can accept that fully. Definitely, that makes perfect sense. I tell you what really got me earlier on. I was watching the D-Day stuff on the BBC earlier on, and there was you know, references to the guys that were brought together on the night before, and it's like, look to the person on your left, look to the person on your right. They're probably not coming back. I mean, how on earth do you compute that in your head? How do you compute that? And then, you know, you hear that and you still get on the boat. The sense of duty, the sense of camaraderie that those boys must have had, I just cannot comprehend it myself. I can't weigh it in my mind what they must have gone through on the way over on the boat. And then to think that the you know, the guns were supposed to have been silenced and they weren't when they got there. I don't know. As I said a million times, my admiration, my gratitude, my thanks it has no bounds when it comes to what those guys did. I'm going to lose my TV. That's a very good point, isn't it, Wayne? Because they left the day before, didn't they, to go over? Yeah, I tell you what, the weather was really interesting because it was cloudy and overcast. And do you know what? When I opened up the stream, I had the weather on random. Our first race, it was cloudy and overcast. It was just like, this is supposed to be. This stream is going to be brilliant, and I very nearly didn't go this route with this remembrance style of thing. I thought it was a step too far. I thought it might have been a little bit too much for some people, and maybe it is, maybe it still is, maybe it, I don't know, but I'm so glad I did it. It's the tiniest minuscule gesture, but it's the only gesture that I could do. Whoa, big crash. Oh, I've gone low because of that crash, just trying to stay out of the way of the car I thought was going to come down. Oh, I'm going to read what Terry's just written. Terry, you have a font of all knowledge, my friend. I've got a penalty now. That's me done. Right on the final lap too. Oh, you get a penalty in here, you're stuffed. You're completely done. Terry Wrens, out of uniform, was sent out to pubs to chat up the soldiers to see if they would let on about D-Day, and no one did. Wow, that sums up the sense of duty, the sense of honour, the sense of camaraderie that people had back in those days. Do you know what? I have just such amazing admiration for that generation. Their attention to detail, their camaraderie, their respect for one another, just in the way that they lived their lives, the way that they produced things. It's just phenomenal. They didn't have the technology that we have now, but some of the things that were made, the things that were invented, the things that people came up with during the war, the missions, everything, just, it was, for me, I think it was one generation in a millennia that sticks out as a generation that just went above and beyond, and then some, and then some, and then some, and then some. I'm gonna bring the stream to an end. Otherwise, I'm gonna be going off on one, and I've been going off on one all night long. Tonight I think was fabulous. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think we got the respectfulness back tonight. There was a few spins out. I've had nobody whinging in chat. We've had nobody whinging in the chat in YouTube. Can I just get a thumbs up from all of you that are still watching? 19 of you watching, a few of you obviously driving. Has it been like the old days? Was it good? Are we back to where we need to be, guys? You know, I'm hoping it was good. I hope you've all had a really cracking evening. I have. I've enjoyed sharing my thoughts with you. I've enjoyed you sharing your thoughts with me. I've enjoyed you stirring up emotions and thoughts, and I've just thoroughly enjoyed the evening. It's rounded off a very solemn, respectful, reflective day for me personally, and I cannot thank all of you enough for joining me tonight, for all of you that ran liveries tonight, for all of you that took the time to grab the car and put the livery on. I know not everybody did, and that doesn't matter, but it was the few of us, or few of you, that joined me in running the livery. I thought I was going to be the only one. Massive thanks, and thank you to some of the comments I've had, the direct messages about the decisions I took today with regards to the channel, the decision to do this sort of semi theme, etc. Tomorrow night I've got to get my car sorted out. Tomorrow night we're going to be heading over to Drag Fury at 7:30. Not 7:30, at 9 o'clock. Get it right, Mitchell, come on. 9 o'clock normal time for Cat and Mouse. Cat and Mouse is a game. It's a team game. Drac has got details in the Discord. Go and have a look at it. If you're racing with us and there's room, and it's going to book up really quick, I promise you for that. Register for the team that you want to be in. It's basically 4 coloured teams. Register for the team you want to be in, and come and join us at 9 o'clock for what will prove to be a crashy, smashy, completely crazy and outrageous night-long game fun night. It's not hard. It's not racing. It's just a complete load of fun. Take Tokyo, times it by 10. 9 o'clock tomorrow. Don't be late. It's going to fill up fast. But I'll see you then. Look after yourselves, guys. Have a great one. And deep respect for our fallen heroes. You will never be forgotten. You will never be forgotten. Bye-bye.